Hi there, Geminis. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at February 29 through March 6. And it's interesting because there is a February 29. It's a leap year this year, which means that we have that extra day. Normally the month ends on the 28th. February is always such a short month. However, we get that extra day. And the most famous leap year tradition is that on February 29, women were allowed to propose to men. I mean, I'm sure they still are, but in the back in the day, there was a movie made about it where women could, on the 29th, propose to men, and it was perfectly acceptable, and, the men could say yes or no or whatever. Although today this concept seems hopelessly outdated and might even incite a protest, which I don't know why, if it were reinstituted, it has its origins in the idea that giving women the power to choose their mates one day every 4 years was a way to balance out the energy between the sexes. Now, that I have an issue with, because we get one day every 4 years to balance out the power between the sexes. I mean, we need a bit more than that. In the same way that adding an extra day every 4 years balances the human-made calendar with the natural sun cycle. 2 planets get new signs on Saturday, March 5. Mercury, the communicator, up first, entering the emotional waters of Pisces, and thinking becomes less cerebral and more visual, intuitive, imaginative. Now, of course, Mercury is your ruling planet. It's been in Aquarius for some time, and now it's moving into Pisces, which is your 10th house of career and reputation and social status. So the next couple of weeks are very important because the Sun, Mercury, Venus, there's a new moon on March 8 next week, a solar eclipse. It's going to definitely be a very good time for you to push hard work-wise. This is a time for you to climb more than a few rungs up the ladder. You know how they say you climb the corporate ladder. Well, sometimes it's a slow climb. Right now, it's a fast one. So make sure that you're in the right place at the right time and that you are aligning yourself with the right people. And if you are not happy at the job you have, with the people you work with, it is a good time to interview. Everything is moving direct, and it really is a good time for you to be imaginative and creative, not so much cerebral. Really, fix your resume CV so that it's very visual and attractive and creatively done. Maybe pay someone to do it for you so that it's not just a regular resume. And if you do go on job interviews, wear something that's more a little bit of flair versus the black or the navy blue or the gray, or the rather strict interview garb we tend to wear. Wear something that has color, that is cut beautifully, that is a creative designer or something like that, depending on what field you work in, of course. But if you are going for a job in fashion or entertainment or PR or marketing or anything like that, you've got to look the part, and you know that. It's not all about how you come across and what you know. It's also how you sell yourself, and you've got a very good shot right now. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week, and I'll tell you more about that new moon.